Hi everyone and welcome to Divine Resolution Tarot. My name is Chanel and I am your reader when you visit this channel. This reading is intended for the sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter. If you're watching for Capricorn, you may need to reverse the roles because this could feel like a message for you about your Capricorn. So please take the energy however it resonates. For everyone who is returning, thank you so much for allowing me to read for you again. And if you're new here, feel free to tap the subscribe button so that you'll be able to find your way back to me. If you need a personal reading, you can click the link down below and you'll be directed to my store where you can purchase that reading. Let's get into your monthly spread. All right, Capricorn, so I got your cards out and I've been taking a look at them here. Now, where you currently are is the Fool. So this is a good energy to be in. But I find it a little bit interesting because in this particular deck, what I'm seeing is it's almost as though you are sneaking away from someone. Now, perhaps you've gotten cold on someone that you feel like is holding on to you too tightly. This is what this looks like to me, especially with the bottom of the deck being the Ace of Swords in the reverse. It's almost as though you are trying to figure out if the sun has set on this connection. It seems as though there's two people who want different things because you have the choices coming out for your Oracle card. Now, you got some very conflicting energy for the month, and I feel like it could be because it seems as though you're on the precipice of trying to make a huge change in your life. I'm feeling as though what you're trying to accomplish, it's like you're wanting to remove yourself from something, but you felt very stuck in whatever this was. This could have been a behavior. This could have been a cycle that you feel like consistently plays out in your love life. This is a situation that has required a lot of inner strength. I feel like there's someone that has been trying very hard to make you stay in the same place or in the same kind of life. It's almost like someone has been keeping you from moving forward. And the energy that I'm seeing, it's literally like you're angry about it. And it could be that you're angry with yourself for not breaking out of whatever this is sooner. It could be that you're angry at this person because there's an energy of someone being selfish. We have the addictions card coming out, as well as the single in the reverse and beginnings. So it's almost like this is the ex that doesn't let you go, or they cause problems when you try to look for new love. There's an expectation here that this person has put on your shoulders in such a way that it's very unfair, right? And so I'm seeing that the energy for October is you really trying to break away from this situation. It's like you're becoming a little bit impatient. You feel as though you've been waiting to really start your life, right? And your main focus this month is going to be on trying to remove yourself from the situation that you're in and really closing all of those chapters that are still open, whether that's having closure with an ex-partner, whether that's trying to figure out the plan for where you want to go next. For some of you, you may be moving house if you shared a home with someone, or you're starting to separate your finances. There's somewhere else that you want to be. Now, for each of you, that could be somewhere different. For some of you, I'm seeing very clearly that there's someone that you want to give your time and your attention to, but you feel as though that's an opportunity that's been missed out upon because of this other energy. For others of you, this is just a new lifestyle that you really want, and you feel as though this person has been almost adding to your fears around moving forward, right? It's very easy to stay where we're comfortable, but I feel as though you've outgrown a lot of the situations and people that are in your life at this time. Now, King of Swords in the reverse is coming through for thoughts and feelings for the month. So I feel like you're not talking about what you're doing. There's a lot of secrecy throughout this reading where I feel like everything that you're thinking about, it's more internal. This is the energy of being very tired of talking about what you're going to do. It's the energy of making secret plans and then executing them. And so that one day people will look up and you're just gone, right? Or your number's different, or you've you've moved house or changed your name on Facebook and no one can find you, or whatever it is, right? There's an energy here of you being very strategic in the way that you're operating. And I think that's because if people knew what you had planned, they would get very triggered and try to talk you out of whatever this is, or try to coerce you into staying. Now, the actions that you will most likely take in October is the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. So again, that's what I was seeing, where if you have shared finances, I feel like you're starting to pull away from that. This is the energy of you being very tired of repeating yourself. You're tired of explaining what you want or need from a situation. You're no longer willing to keep taking the time to walk someone through how to love you or how to be there for you, right? This is you very much taking back what you've given to people, whether it's attention, whether it's time, right? And there's really no explanation here. You know, it's just very interesting because this is you quite literally just kind of leaving in the night is what this is looking like. Now, how that'll affect your situation as far as love is the Page of Wands in the reverse. So I feel like for some of you, you know that the partner or the person that's been kind of holding you back from doing what you want wants you more when you're gone. This person has a way of very much sucking you back in every time you try to go. And you're right. That is going to ignite this person's attention, their energy. Suddenly they're going to be like, where is my Capricorn going? Why aren't they picking up the phone? I need to go to their house, right? This is someone who is going to become quite jealous, right? Thankfully, I do feel like eventually this person will find something else to do. It's interesting because for some of you, the person that's really controlling your life is someone who's already in a relationship somewhere else. So maybe you have children with this person, or maybe this is an ex-partner and you share some sort of financial property or something, right? This could even be maybe a controlling mother-in-law for some of you, or if you have a spouse, they have a feminine family member, like female energy, who always has a tendency to put her 2 cents in, right? For you, though, you're looking for something different than what you've seen in the past. So as far as the situations that you've been dealing with, I see you completely taking your attention away because they don't resonate with you anymore, right? We actually have Express Your Love coming out in the reverse. We have New Love in the upright, and pay attention to the red flags in the reverse. Now, I feel like with this in the reverse, this is really because you've spent a lot of time thinking about what's the worst that could happen. You've weighed out your options, right? But you've become so uncomfortable where you are that it's like, I don't even care what happens next. Like, anything's got to be better than this, right? Now, energy that can hurt you over the next few weeks is the Devil in the reverse. So that's very interesting, right? Because Devil in the reverse talks about releasing toxicity. But when this comes out in the reverse, we actually look at the card before it, which is talking about you spending time trying to blend things into your life again that are not a fit for you, right? It talks about you trying to come to someone's rescue, trying to be someone's savior. That's something that's really going to hurt you because it's looking as though you're finally getting into a place where you're putting yourself first and you're willing to really make the jump to cut the things out of your life that need to go. And I feel like whoever this is, they really have a way of sucking you back in. They have a way of, maybe this is someone who is abusive to you psychologically, because from what I'm seeing, this person has a tendency of trying to confuse you or make you feel as though you don't deserve better, right? So this could even be somebody that you broke up with in the past. It's like still says rude things to you. I don't know why you continue talking to them, but maybe you have children together, who knows? But something to consider is the Ace of Cups in the reverse. And so this is talking about feeling very unfulfilled in your situation. This is talking about really paying attention to who has your best interest in mind, who really loves you, who builds you up, right? When it feels like the world is on your shoulders and you feel like everything is going wrong, right? Are you constantly pouring all this love onto people and hoping that that will heal them, only to find yourself being depleted? And that really does go back to that Devil in the reverse energy, right? For some of you, you're dealing with a Capricorn or a Sagittarius, and that's another energy that could hurt you, right? Now, if this is talking about your energy, Capricorn, what's really going to hurt you is if you lose yourself in the process, because the person that you're dealing with or have been dealing with seems to have a way of confusing you, right? It's like they will try to make things more difficult than they need to be so that you can't really see the forest from the trees in regards to what you want, right? This is almost the energy of you telling someone like, hey, this is how you made me feel. And instead of them saying like, well, I'm very sorry that I said it that way, I get what you mean. It's more like, well, I'm sorry that you took it that way, but you're so oversensitive. What else, how else would you take it? Of course, you're going to have a problem with anything I say. That's just how you are, right? This person is very good at making you question yourself and your desires. And so this is talking about being very mindful of not losing yourself, not giving more to this situation when it's very clear that you're trying to end this connection, right? Now, energy that can actually help you this month is the Star in the reverse. So this is, again, talking about not trying to reconcile with whoever this is that's kind of treating you this way. This is also talking about you paying attention to your environment. Is it in alignment with who you want to be, where you want to go, right? Is the company that you're keeping or the people that you're giving your attention to, do they match the life that you want for yourself, right? This is talking about you being very cautious as far as holding on to things that you no longer need. And I'm saying that because you're beginning to view your person as the Sun in the reverse, which is showing me that you're starting to see this person for who they are, right? You're starting to see how this person has blocked blessings or cut people out of your life. Maybe this is that toxic partner that keeps you away from your friends or your family, right? Now, I feel like this person has an attitude of trying to isolate you. And if you don't give them what they want, they have an attitude where they'll try to ice you out or make you feel bad about yourself. This person has a behavior where they kind of punish you if you don't fall into line with what they want. What they'll be showing you over the next few weeks is the Tower. So there's going to be a huge shockwave after you kind of sneak off and remove yourself. And I think at this point, you don't even really care because, like I said, this is so much of the energy of like anything is better than what I've been dealing with. This person is a liar. For some of you, you're finding out more about this person and it's starting to really let you see them for who they are. For some of you, this is someone that you don't know as well, but you've started to change the way that you move because you have this person in your life and you're starting to realize that when you're sober with this person, you don't like a lot of the things about them. This is also the energy of like collectively, you had choices. You could have been with other people, but you continued to hold on to whoever this is to keep their energy in your life because you weren't paying attention to all of the things this person was showing you who they really are, right? And I feel like it's all going to come to a head in this month of October because this person is definitely coming through with some information for you. This person might end up trying very hard to find you if you leave. They could even be trying to like publicly attack you verbally, damage your character because the bottom of my deck is the Ace of Swords in the reverse and the Six of Wands in the reverse and the Seven of Cups in the reverse. So this is literally, it's like someone's going to get very angry. There's a temper tantrum on the horizon. This is slander, someone publicly trying to slander you in a way that you may find very surprising, right? A lot of the time and energy you put into this person, it's like you're very done. You're more done than you've ever been. And now they're going to see that side of you. And this person is not going to respond well to it at all. This is the kind of person that's very vindictive when they don't get their way. And I think for the first time in your life, you're starting to see that this person may not exactly be what you've always viewed them as, right? So good luck with this. Because it looks like you're going to have to be a little bit strategic when you deal with this person. I'm going to take this to the extended reading and take a look at what this Tower energy symbolizes, because they're coming through as showing you one thing and then doing another. And I feel like that's going to happen when they don't get their way. That's when I really feel like all hell is going to break loose, okay? So I'm going to look at their thoughts and feelings. I'm going to look at the actions throughout the month. I'm going to look at what they'll do and how that'll affect you, why it's all happening. And then I'm going to take a look at the advice for you in regards to this particular person. But this is what you can expect. Now, please know that this is just for now, not forever. This is just for the next few weeks. You will have choices to make about the way that you're moving forward. And I do see you leaving some things behind, okay? All right, Capricorn, thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. And if you stay tuned, I will have the extended reading preview at the end of this video. So this is almost like the kind of person who feels like they can do anything that they want to you. And no matter what they do, you're always going to find a way to almost reconcile with them, because we do have reconciliation on the board here. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So I'm seeing that their plans are to come back to you regardless, right, of whatever you're saying. But this person really has a lot of ulterior motives, and they're going about this in a really sneaky fashion. Now, they may be saying things like, okay, I understand why you don't want to talk to me anymore. I understand why you're removing yourself from this situation. But if you look at it, this is literally somebody like sneaking down the chimney, right? After you've kind of like barred your doors and your windows. So this is someone who, it's like they'll say that this is okay with them, this separation, or you cutting them out of your life or trying to move forward without them. Because in their mind, they feel as though they're going to be able to outwit you. They're going to be able to figure out how to continue to get under your radar or past your defenses, okay? And now it's time for our subscriber spotlight. Because you all show me so much love and support every month, I want to show you how much I appreciate it by taking the time to recognize you. If you're doing something cool that you want to tell me about, send me an email so I can feature you in my newsletter and my monthly videos. This month's subscriber spotlight shines on C.D. Timms from Australia. Mr. Timms has just written and published his first children's book about a curious dinosaur named Bonnie, who goes on a wild adventure. The book garnered rave reviews at my mom's daycare, and I'm sure the children in your life will love it too. To purchase Bonnie Dinosaur, you can visit Amazon or click the link in the description box below. Congratulations, Mr. Timms, on your new book. I wish you so much happiness and success in your literary career.